This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, shall we proceed? Yeah, we are discussing about statements and expressions. See, interactive mode, script mode we have seen. Yeah, we are, isn't it? Okay, right. So here, when we are writing print statements, you can use Python idle, or you can use Jupyter version, or you can use Anaconda, or you can use any other, whatever the integrated development environments are there, that you can use. Okay, so see 3.x version if you are using, little changes are there from 2.x version. Clear? But okay, but the language constructs are more or less the same. Let's proceed. How do we handle data in Python? Are you all there? Hello everyone, are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let's proceed with data handling. Hope you are all doing
Yes,
your
ma'am.
homework. See, I could see only few people completed their assignments. Like now today I have given all the programming assignments. Okay. So every day two programs at least if you submit also. This week, like till Tuesday, again Tuesday we had class. We have another class on Tuesday, that is the same session, 2 to 3:30 session. Okay, by then you complete these programs so that we can discuss if you have any problem you're facing while doing those assignments and all. Clear? Okay, let's proceed to.
Hello, ma'am. My voice is coming. Hello.
हाँ प्रवीण आ रही है, आवाज आ रही है?
आ रही है ना? चल ठीक हो गया.
Are you able to hear every one of you?
हाँ, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's proceed for data
Yes, ma'am.
handling
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Python. See, for handling various types of
Yes,
data, what
ma'am.
are the different types of data? We have integers, we have floating point numbers, we have strings, we have alphabets, isn't it? So various operators, we have various expressions are there. Which operator to be used on what type of data? Okay, so that is how we handle data. For handling data, first and foremost, we should learn what are all the types available in Python. So for that type of data, we can use that type of variable. Okay, see, data type specifies what type of value that variable can hold and what type of operation we can perform on that data. Is it clear? So data type specifies what type of value and what type of operation we can perform on that value variable. Clear? So now to get the data type of particular variable, you must have done in quiz. I have given you so many questions based on this. So that see, before we proceed for the class, if you do once that experiment and come no, and if you do execute no, so it will be easy for us to cover up the syllabus even the less time also. See, type function is used to determine variables type in Python. What is type here? Is it a keyword or identifier? It is a function, predefined function, built-in function. Clear? So type followed by parenthesis is a function to find out variables type in Python. Clear? For example, so let me share with you idle screen. Idle is not open. Okay, fine. So I'll just open idle and I will share with you. Are you able to? Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Are you able to see this idle screen? Yeah, which
Yes,
was
ma'am.
Python 3.7.4. Okay. So now let me see if I am writing simply A. So I just want to find out the type of that A. What type of data is this? What type of data is this? Pages is there? How do we know the type of a given data? By using type function. So this
Yes,
type
ma'am.
within the function, within this parenthesis, whatever we give, this is the parameter. What do you call this? Parameter. If you the actual value, that is the actual parameter. Okay. So now if you look at this, what is the output? It is a str type. What type of data it is? String type. Clear? So now if I have a number, okay. So what type of data is this? What type of data is this? Integer. Okay, what is the class we are using? Int. Now let's see one more example. So now directly if I'm entering 9.67. So do we get or not? Right? What is the type of the data? 9.67 floating
Float.
point. Clear? So now if you want to check what type of data is Python. Okay. So here I started with double inverted commas and ended with double quotes, isn't it? So now what type of data it is? String type. So if I am having 3 lines and then computer science using Python 4 class 12, okay, as the CBSE. So now I have written in 3 lines. What type of data it is? String only. But what is the difference between these 3 strings? First one is enclosed in single quotes. When we start with single quote, end with single quote. When we start with double quote, end with double quote. If you want to write multiple lines, okay, a string stretched around multiple lines, then we have to use 3 inverted commas, either single quotes if you start, end with single quote. If you started with the double quote, then end with double quotes, 3 double quotes. Clear? See, for example, if I am writing, so here, COMP, okay, SCI in the next line. So here 3 inverted commas. So you may be thinking that it is correct, but still you see the cursor is still blinking because we are in the interactive mode, isn't it? So still blinking. Why? It is not understanding that you have ended the string. It is still waiting for, because the string started with 3 single inverted commas. So it is expecting ending also with the 3 inverted commas. Now you can see. So then what happened to those 3 double inverted commas? That also has become the part of a string. Clear? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Only one person is responding.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Girls, no one is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Vignesh,
Yes,
We are there,
ma'am.
ma'am.
okay, are you all following? So is there
Yes,
any
ma'am.
doubt here? You can stop me, or you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
text me also, even through WhatsApp or through Moodle Cloud or by chat option also. Okay. So now you see. I'll repeat. If string type only, just now we have seen. See, single inverted commas, if you start with, end with single inverted commas only. How do we get what type of data it is? Using the type method in Python. So if you are passing that value to type method, then the output you will get as which class it belongs to. Clear? So type of A within single inverted commas is string type. Say 56, which type of data it is? Integer type. So int is the class. 9.67, which type of data it is? Float.
Float.
Float the class name. Next, double inverted commas, even if you are using, then also it is string only. If you are using 3 inverted commas, end with the same type of 3 inverted commas. If you started with a single inverted comma, then end with single only. Got it? See here, we started with 3 inverted commas, that is single quotes. But we are assuming that we have ended. But here what happened? We have used 3 double inverted commas. So the interpreter is not able to interpret what you have typed. So the cursor is still blinking there for your input. That is 3 inverted commas, that is single inverted commas. Then the parenthesis. Clear? Then only syntactically it is correct. Then only it is giving you what type of value it is. Clear? So what is the other name for value? What is other name for value in any programming language? Literal. Very good. Adrijana?
Chandana, ma'am.
Chandana. Very good, Chandana. So literal. See, we will be generally speaking na literally pakka. Bolta hai na? So that means throughout the universe, wherever you take, that value is value only. Suppose if you are telling 5, 5 will be 5 forever, isn't it? So if you are telling whatever the value, that value will not change. But if the value is assigned to a variable, what do you mean by a variable? Variable. So the ability to change its data. Varying means changing, isn't it? So variable values can be changed from time to time. Okay? So variables are represented using identifiers. Okay? So now what are the other data types in Python? Number. In the number we have seen integer and float. String we have seen boolean, list, tuple, set, dictionary. Okay? So we'll proceed. So number, string, boolean, okay, are you able to see my screen? PowerPoint presentation. Data types are number, string, boolean, list, tuple, set, dictionary. Right. So what are the different number types we have seen? Just now we have seen the integer and floating point numbers. So what is the keyword we use for integers? Int. What happened, Krishnakant? Krishnakant, is he there? For floating point numbers, what is the keyword? Float. For complex numbers, complex. So let me once again show you this idle screen where one complex number is also. Okay, now are you able to see? So 7 plus 8j. So what type of data it is? Type of 7 plus 8j. What type of it is? Complex. Yeah. Clear, children? Okay. So now we will be I'll be sharing again the PPT. Right. So integer, floating point numbers, and complex numbers. Now let's quickly go through this PPT. Integers are or int. We are using the keyword, isn't it? Either they are positive or negative including 0, but no decimal point. This is what you learned in your 7th standard or 8th standard maths, isn't it? 6th standard or lower class. Okay. So if A equal to 100, so what type of data is A? What type of data is A?
Int.
Teacher.
Teacher, ma'am, teacher.
Integer. So what is
Integer.
the output you will get if you check the type A? Type within brackets A, you will get class int. Clear? So if you are asked to write the output, you should write that. So next, B equal to minus 100. What type of data it is?
Integer.
Next,
Integer
B
only,
equal
ma'am.
to 1 multiplied by 20. What type of data it is? Though it is an expression, first right hand side expression is evaluated. The result obtained is given to C, isn't it? So what is the result you will get? 1 multiplied by 20, 20 only. So that is integer. Clear? So what is the output you will get here? A value when you are printing, you will get the output 100. B value when you are printing minus 100. C value when you are printing, it should be 20.
20.
Okay. Yeah, 10 multiplied by 20, then, okay, so here is an typing mistake, okay. So next, we'll proceed. So now if you want to convert one type to another type, first of all, they both should be into which type you are converting from which type, both should be compatible, then only conversion is possible. Is it clear? See, for example, computer I have written. See, I will just share the idle here. Okay, so here computer I have written. Okay, if you are trying to convert it into integer, what will happen? Do we get the integer? Because computer is not an integer, na? So though it appears to be a string, it should be compatible with the integer. Say for example, one more example I'll show you. Are you able to see? Right, for example, suppose A equal to integer of 1, 2, 3. Now, though 1, 2, 3 is enclosed within inverted commas. So 1, 2, 3 is not 123, but it is a string. So now if you see, did you get any error? Did we get any error? No. Why? First one, the same thing. See, inverted commas when you have given, but this cannot be, computer cannot be converted into integer. But whereas 123, 1, 2, 3 can be converted into integer. So here, when that value, when the values are compatible, then only you can convert into another type. So that conversion is type conversion. Clear, children? Did you get my point? Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
type conversion of integers. See, int is a function. To get the type, which function we used to get to find out what type of data it is? What is the function we used? Vignesh is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. To get type of any data, which function we should use?
String.
To get the type of data type of any data, which function
Ma'am,
we
type.
should use?
Type.
Type is the function. So you can see na type
Yes,
ke baad parenthesis. So that
yes,
indicates
ma'am.
it is a
Parenthesis के
function.
अंदर डालने.
Yeah.
हाँ,
In the
ma'am.
parenthesis, we will give the input. Clear? See, input is
Yes,
for
ma'am.
what we want. Okay. So now you see. Now to convert a function in any value into integer. So which function we should use? Int function we should use. Clear? See, I will show you once again my idle screen. See, here you can see na int See, type के बाद brackets we used. Similar way, here we have given the input. Similar way, int, we are giving one input. So this integer function results in another value, isn't it? See, when you are giving
Yes,
a type, directly we can print it, okay? But a equal to integer. But unless until we print the value of a, you will not get. See, print a. What is the value we got? 123, not 123. See, for example, if you are printing 123 directly, then what do we get?
1, 2, 3.
It looks similar. But when you are doing operations, this 1, 2, 3 is a string when it is enclosed within inverted commas. So see, for example, I'll give you another value, b equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now if I am performing some arithmetic operation, a plus b, what happened? Error. Why?
Error.
Though
मैम
both
parenthesis
are,
नहीं है उधर.
why the error? Nitin is there?
Int. Ma'am, because there's no int and parenthesis. Maybe.
No. Nitin is there? Just think of Vamshi.
Is not defined, ma'am.
Okay, Krishnakant.
A is not defined.
See, A is not defined. Here it is defined now.
Yes, ma'am. A is defined
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, A is an
Yes, ma'am.
integer and B
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
string. You can't add an integer to a string.
Very good, very good. We can't add an integer to
Yes,
string.
yes.
Now, A is what type of data? A is integer. See, type of A is int. What type of data? B is string. So how can
String,
you
ma'am.
add? Though the value looks same, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 only. But A value is automatic. It is already we have converted using int function to an integer type. Okay. But here B value is not converted to integer. It is the string type. So you cannot add a string to an integer. Both are not compatible for addition operation. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So here, what are all the functions we can see in this page? One is type function, which
Type
takes
function.
any value or any variable which is taken as an input for this type. Then int function, which results in another value. Okay, whenever a function results in or returns a value, we will assign it to another variable or directly we can print. Is it clear, children?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you all following? So here now
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have seen one type function, another integer function, and another print function. Print function is just to display. We need not assign this print to something else. Clear? But when you are doing some conversion, type conversion, we have to assign it to another variable, or you can directly take this value and print, give it to print function. Clear? Okay, let's proceed for data handling. Right. So now 101 can be converted to integer. Clear? So now that value is now B. Now B is an integer type. C is, now C value is, what is the value here? What is the value C will take from this line? C equal to int, in brackets 122.4.
122.
120?
2.
Handshake. Yes, ma'am. So C equal to, what is the value given? 122.4. If you are converting it into integer, what will happen? Truncation takes place. So when you display the value of C, 122 only. You are right only. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, children? So when a floating point value is converted into integer, if at all after decimal any values are there, truncation takes place. It is not rounding. See, for example, rounding when will we do in general terms? If a value is above 5, 6, 7 something. So what do? We will round now. We will add 1 to the previous digit, isn't it? So, but when you are converting that integer of C, okay? So when you are converting, it takes truncation takes place. It takes only integer part of the floating point number. It is not rounded. Okay, remember this. Is it clear, children?
कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड के अंदर पावर को फिर करके कंपाउंड बनाने और इस वजह से ये कंपाउंड बनते चलते और आपको हमेशा बड़े बड़े जायंट मॉलिक्यूल बनाकर देते हैं। क्या बात समझ में आ रही है? इसका एग्जांपल हम लोगों के पास में होता है ग्रेफाइट।
What is that,
फिजिक्स
ma'am?
वाला बंद कर दे भाई, फिजिक्स वाला
मैम
बंद कर दे।
आदित्य is saying chemistry video.
कोवेलेंट होते हैं हम लोग का कार्बन के एलोट्रॉप।
Whose audio
आदित्य पकड़ा गया।
then I will
मैम उसको
control.
सुनाई नहीं देगा।
Sorry,
उसको
I
डांटना।
wanted
आदित्य
answers from
मैम
your
आदित्य
side also.
है।
That's what I left you people so that you can mute and you can unmute. But pay attention,
नहीं
children.
मैम
मैम वो
आदित्य
आदित्य
को
कुछ और
म्यूट कर
देख
दो।
रहा है।
A3, let us complete this.
ओके
Okay, at least today, if we can complete this, then at least next class, at least we can start conditions and loop. Okay. So now floating point numbers. Quickly, I'll go through. So if A value is 1 or 1.8,
मैम आदित्य को म्यूट कर दो।
क्या ये सॉलिड कंडक्टिव होते हैं या अनकंडक्टिव? जनरल इंस्ट्रूमेंट जो हम सबके लिए यूज करेंगे यूजुअली दीस
मैम आदित्य ऑन करके भाग गया लगता है।
मैम वो आदित्य साइड में रख देता है फोन। आदित्य फोन साइड में रख देता है।
एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी
रुको मैं उसे कॉल करके बोलता हूँ।
देख रहा होगा वो।
बैड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। यहाँ तक कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आंसर आयोनिक सॉलिड्स में जैसा मैंने आप लोगों को सिखाया था कि कंडक्टिविटी के लिए पास फ्री आयन अवेलेबल होने चाहिए, फ्री कैटायन और फ्री एनायन।
आदित्य मैम है क्या उसको?
मैम वो सीएस के लिए साइड में रख दिया मोबाइल और केमिस्ट्री पढ़ रहा है।
कौन है?
कोई कैटायन नहीं है, कोई एनायन नहीं।
आदित्य
फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स
आदित्य
मैम म्यूट कर दो मैम, उसको सुनाई नहीं देगा।
अगर कोई फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन है,
कॉल कर
अगर
रहा
फ्री
हूँ।
इलेक्ट्रॉन आप लोग सब जानते हो कि अगर कोई फ्री
मैम उसको म्यूट कर दो, उसको सुनाई नहीं देगा।
जैसे भी आप लोग देख रहे हो लॉकडाउन चल रहा है और अपने इंडिया में व्हाट्सएप कम्युनिटी बहुत एक्टिव है।
अरे बाप
किलो 12 किलो चढ़ी तो मूत्र से धुल जाओगे, खा लो, कोरोना वायरस नहीं होगा, ये कर लो, कोरोना वायरस नहीं होगा। लेकिन
कौन है वो कोरोना वायरस वाला?
मैम वो आदित्य है मैम, म्यूट करो मैम उसको।
कोरोना वायरस का न्यूज़ देख रहा लग रहा है।
जितने ज्यादा फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन होंगे उतना ज्यादा वो क्या करेगा, कंडक्टिविटी करेगा। लेकिन कोवेलेंट सॉलिड्स कैसे बनते हैं? बाय शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन। तो कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड अगर बनाने इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर करना पड़ेगा।
मैम म्यूट करो मैम सबको।
आपको
Usually covalent solids do not have covalent solids do not have free electrons और इसी वजह से they are bad conductor। और इसमें आप लोग एग्जाम्पल क्या पढ़ेंगे? Diamond is a bad conductor of heat and electricity। हाँ, बोल सकते हैं diamond is a bad conductor of heat and electricity। क्या चीज क्लियर है? हम एक बार डायमंड के स्ट्रक्चर को पढ़ लेते हैं। आपने देखा होगा डायमंड एक सेंट्रली अटैच्ड
मैम केमिस्ट्री क्लास बन गया मैम, म्यूट कर दो मैम उसको।
अभी म्यूट कर दिया ना, खुद ही किया
हाँ हो
होगा।
गया।
Okay. Okay. Anyway, so we'll continue here. Floating point numbers. ठीक है? Let's continue, children. Let me quickly go through. Yeah, if you have any doubt, you can stop me in between. Similar to integers, here floating point numbers. Floating point numbers, we have decimal also. Decimal point is there. See, when you have one in an expression, one floating point number and one integer, the result is automatically floating point number. See, for here, for example, here 2.3 multiplied by 3, you will get floating point number. Okay, automatically the result is in floating point. If you want to forcibly convert the result, then what do you call that concept? That is typecasting or type conversion, explicit type conversion. Clear? So the same way, where we used int function to convert the data type to integer. Here we use the float function to convert any data type to floating point. That also which is compatible. If it is not compatible, it will not be converted. Similarly, complex numbers. See, complex number has one real part and one imaginary part. When you are not given any imaginary part for a given data, which is to be converted into complex number, then automatically it will take 0 for real portion, for imaginary portion. Clear? So next, if you are giving both the parameters, clear, every function we give the parameter. So there it is not compulsory to give parameter every time, but see, for complex number, one parameter or two parameters to be given. For integer, one parameter. For floating point, one parameter to be given. See, complex 101, 23 is there, right? So then two parameters, first one is real part and second one is the imaginary part. Next, strings. What is a string? Just now we discussed, na? So string is which is enclosed either in single quotes or double quotes or in triple quotes, right? So to get the value at a particular index, so every string index starts with 0. Got it? And here we use the subscript operator and slice operator. If only in the slice operator, in the strings, we can use two slices within the subscript. When you are using so a slice operator, see, this colon is known as a slice operator. If you are not given the slice operator, whatever the index we give, so from that index, the value will be retrieved. And here there are two indices, forward and backward index in Python. See, forward indexing is numbering starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to the end of the string. If backward indexing is used, then from the last, from the rightmost, that is, if, for example, in this computer science, E se shuru hoga, that is the -1. Then the previous value is C is -2, and the previous value N is -3, and E is -4. Like that, it will go on. Clear? So now print string 0. What do we get? C as the first character is here. You see, you can see here in this presentation. See, hello world first we have taken hello world as the string, but comments it is given hello world output. Be careful. See, strc0 is what is the 0th value of computer science? C. Next 1:3. What do we get? O M P. 3 characters. Okay, 3 is the length. Okay. Otherwise, what you can do is that is the 3 is the ending index -1. So that way also you can compute. Next, it is str3:. So that means 0, 1. 0th index is C, first index is O, second index is M, third index
Computer
is
science आएगा वो.
yeah, computer science आएगा आपको. Next one is str multiplied by 2. str multiplied by 2 means multiplication is it multiplication or replication? In strings it is replication. Replication means repetition. Repetition of the same string. How many times? 2 times. So computer science, again one more computer science is added to the computer science. Okay, concatenated. Addition means it is not mathematical addition, it is concatenation, joining together. Next, str plus s. So then what happened? Concatenation of computer science and s. So at the end of computer science, you will get yes. We can see the output here. Okay. So did you all understand? Right. Suppose if you are asked to iterate, iterate means using a loop. Okay, one character at a time you want to retrieve. So how do we iterate through the string using a for loop? So just take a variable for. Okay. So if, for example, here some string is equal to s is equal to computer science. So now to iterate, we use a loop for I in S. As long as that character exists, okay, print I. That's it. Okay, we'll take this. See, these kind of problems will come in where? Interactive. So we will open a new file. Are you able to see my new file?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now, what is this new file? Fine. So now I'll save this string iteration. Right, let us execute this. Now you can see the output. Got it? So every character in a different line. One character is retrieved at a time. Suppose if you are retrieving, okay, only subpart of it. So yes, within subscript, suppose fourth character to ending of the string. Got it? So now what do we get? From the fourth index only. You can see, no? Output, are you able to see? Yes. So now you see, for example, if you want to fourth character to eighth character. Now what do we get? Only that much subportion only. You can iterate. But here some of you are asking, na, we don't want it in a separate line. We want it to be continued in the same line, right? That's subportion. So when you are using this loop, got it? Is it clear? If the terminating character end equal to space or end equal to just like just I have enclosed in two inverted commas, nothing is given. Okay, you can see now no space here. Clear? So then without gap you will get. If you are using a space here, what will happen? After every character you will get a space. Clear, children? So whatever you wanted to add to the strings you can do. Let's proceed to our presentation. Okay, fine. Did you all understand? How do we iterate? First time it will take C. Okay, then still there exists a character. It is not a null character. So it will take the next character O, next character M, next character P. Next character is also, space is also a character. It is not a null character. Is it clear, children? Okay, space is also a character. Then that is also counted in the execution. Now another type is Boolean. Boolean, is it, I gave you one question in quiz. Okay, so Boolean, is it a subtype of integer? Is it a subtype of integer? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, it is subtype.
Yeah, it is a
Yes, ma'am.
subtype of integer. Clear? True can be equated to 1, false can be equated to 0. Boolean is a subtype of integer, but integer if you are giving and if you are trying to convert into Boolean, then you will face the problem because integer is not a subset. Clear? So now, see Boolean, when do we get true or false? Generally, when we are checking some condition, isn't it? See whether both are equal or one is bigger and another one is smaller, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or sometimes whether it is uppercase character, whether it is lowercase character. How do we check whether it is upper or not? There is already a function defined in string module, okay, str module. So E is upper. It will test and it will give you whether true or false. See, when you look at the string, are all the characters capital letters? No. So E is upper will result in false. If everything is capital, then only you will get E is upper true. Okay, let me show you here. See, for example, some A is equal to, what is that? One character. Okay, POWR power. I'm writing. Okay. So now is upper A. Okay, up A dot is upper. What is the result? True. So now if I change only first character to the capital letter, Is it uppercase? Is it in uppercase? Is everything is in uppercase? False. If everything is in uppercase, then only is upper will give you true. Otherwise, it is false. The same thing. Is it in lowercase? False. Is it clear, children? So it is neither uppercase nor lowercase. It is a combination of things. So if you want to check every character and print or count how many uppercase characters are there in this, how do we do that? So here I dot is upper. Then what do we do? So we will count. So count is initially 0. So now we will be counting. Count plus equal to 1. So previous count added by 1. Now finally, if we are displaying the number of uppercase characters in the given string is, what is the given string? Are you able to see my screen, children? What is the given string here? How do we write? What is the given string is here? Given string here? Yes, na. So in this, for I in S, if I is upper, what is the string here? Yes, is count. Clear, children? The number of uppercase characters in the given string computer science is how many are there? C is one capital letter and S is another capital letter. How did we do that? Initially count is 0. Every character we are taking for I in S. Okay? So now first character C. C is taken and it is checked whether upper or not. If it is upper, then count increment karo. Okay? So if it is lower, nothing to do, just continue. If this condition is not satisfied, take the next character and check whether that is true or uppercase or not. If it is true, then count it. That way we will be checking whether true or false by using Boolean values in Python. Clear, children? Now, so what are all the data types we discussed so far? Int, float, Boolean, complex, string. Right. So now we will continue with the other data types, that is list, tuple. See, now whatever we discussed now, they are like fundamental data types. It is not a combination of 2, 3, isn't it? So now we have collection of, it is collections. So then we have list, tuple, set, dictionary. These are the data types in Python. Let's see what is the list. Lists are collections of items and each item has its own index value and they are mutable or immutable. List is the mutable data type, that is we can change after assigning, after some time also can change the value assigned to list. Whereas tuple, it is immutable. See, children, for example, if list equal to 6, 9. So after some time, list 0 equal to 55. When you are displaying, when you are printing that 0th index value, now it is no more 6, it is 55. Is it clear, children? So when you are asked to write the differences between list and tuple, first point is, what is the list? Collection, which is mutable. Then tuple is also collection but immutable. In list we use square brackets, in tuple we use parentheses, and then give an example for each. In computer science it is mandatory for example. You all have to, whether it is asked or not, you have to give one example. Okay, example is more than precepts, children. Are you all following? See, now for example, list tuple 66, 99 is given, suppose. Then tuple 0th index. When you are retrieving a value, always we have to use square brackets only. Clear? Whatever the type it is. See, list is also we are using square brackets only for the index. For string also we are using square bracket only. For tuple also we are using square bracket only. What is the 0th value of this tuple? 66. Now we are trying to change, assign a new value. Then what will happen? You will get the error message. Only whatever value you have assigned to tuple, that can be retrieved but cannot be changed. That is what it means by, what it is meant by immutable. Is it clear? Anyone is having doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So let's proceed for sets. What is a set? Wherever repetition is there, that repetition will not be taken into consideration. Just like mathematics sets. Suppose one is repeated multiple times. Only one time you will take in maths. Na? Same thing here. Set is an unordered collection of unique and immutable items which cannot be modified. Okay, just you will retrieve. So set equal 11, 22, 33, 2. Set 1 if you have print, suppose if 22 is repeated twice. This is not 2, 22. Okay, so then output you will get only the 32, 33, 22, 11 only. Okay, it is unordered collection. You need not worry about the order, in which order it is displayed. Next, dictionary. Dictionary is also unordered collection only. But every value has a key. Key value pairs. So key value also we will be using slice here. Colon is known as slice. Okay. So dictionary, this dictionary and set use the curly braces, whereas tuple uses parenthesis, list uses square brackets. Is it clear, children? So set also and dictionary also, both of them they use curly braces. But the difference is in set, single elements, single items are separated by comma, whereas dictionary key value pairs are there. Okay, it can be of any type like integer or strings. Okay, you can have values, key value pairs. Clear? Now let's proceed to just have a recap of operators that we discussed in 11th standard. What are all the arithmetic operators? Arithmetic means whatever the operator we use for mathematical operation. Plus for addition, minus for subtraction, star for multiplication, slash for division, that is floating point. Values also you will get. Percentage is modulus, to get the remainder when you divide a number. Okay. So when x is divided by y, what is the remainder? How do we represent x percentage y? Double slash is floor division. Floor division means the floor value. See, after division, first do floating point arithmetic only, then take the floor. Floor is the truncated value. And then double star is exponent, that is to the power of. Clear, children? So now x equal to y 5, y equal to 4. What is the output you will get here? X plus y is 9. X minus y is 5 minus 4, 1. X multiplied by y is 20. X slash y is 1. X double slash y is, that is also 1 only. Because 4 ones are. Okay. And x double star y is 5 to the power of 4. How much it is? 5 5 is 25, 25, 25, 625. Okay. So here you are asked to write a Python program to calculate simple interest based on the entered amount, rate and time. Using the simple interest, what is the formula? PTR by 100. Okay. So now, just for some examples are given here. Some definitions are here. So calculator, EMI calculator. How do you calculate EMI? 1 month interest only, na? Right? So, and after calculating that 1 month interest, then how much EMI that EMI calculation formula is given here. Just practice these things. See, once the definition is used, again we will be discussing these definitions in functions chapter as well. See, once the definition is here. Okay, so once the here you can see now def, right? So this definition is unless until it is invoked or unless until it is called. So if you look at it, Shruti is there. See, if you look at the name of the definition, function definition, Shruti,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, function definition, there should not be any gap. You can see. So here these are all PRT. What are these three? Parameters. So here function we are defining. While defining, we use the keyword. First one is the keyword def, and then name of the function, and then parameters separated by comma, then colon. So then comes the body of the function. This entire thing is the body of the function. Okay. So that is, we have written a formula. If P, R, T are the variables, how to calculate EMI. But unless until we call this function with the original values, where have we called? See, here we have called the function. So in the function call, actual values we will give. So principal value is given as input. Okay, rate is given as input, and time is given as the input. These three are the actual parameters. Is it clear, children? Okay. So no function should be having gaps in their name. Is it clear? So now let's proceed. Now let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, children, GST calculation. So just you go through, and these are comparison operators: greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. How do you write not equal to in Python? Exclamation mark and equal to symbol. Okay. So this all the comparison operators, when you are applying in an expression, it will result into either true or false. True or false are Boolean values. And logical operators. Logically, both are true and operation. Logically, either one of them is true. Then or operator. Then not is negation of the given, right? Inversion of it. So if there is a statement is true, then the result you will get is not of that is false. If the statement is false, then the result we will get is true. Clear? And bitwise operators. Bitwise is every value is converted into binary value. In that binary value, every bit by bit, if it is ANDed. So single ampersand symbol is used for bitwise AND operation. Single pipeline, that is vertical line, is bitwise OR operator. Tilde operator below escape key in your keyboard. No, the tilde operator is bitwise NOT operator. Cap is caret symbol. Okay, cap, we say it as cap or caret. That is see number 6. No, if you in your keyboard, if you press shift and 6, you will get the caret symbol. That is exclusive OR operator. And 2 times greater than symbol, that is bitwise right shift. Generally we use for multiplications. Okay, left shift is divisions. Clear, children? Okay, so here some examples I've given. Just go through and practice them and use them in your programming also. And I've given you some, okay, 2 more operators are there. What are they? In operator, not in. Okay, they're also keywords only. Clear, children? In is whether it belongs to or not. Okay, whether it belongs to. So evaluates to true if it finds a variable in the specified sequence. Otherwise false. Not in is if it does not find a variable or it does not find a value matching to that. See, for A in list, as long as this 5 belongs to this list. Okay, so if is only once it is executed, A is there in the list or not? Is it available or not? A is available in the list or not? A is 5. 5 is available or not? Yes, it is available. So the result will be true. Then this print statement will execute. Okay. So next, if next line is else, print line 1 is A is not available in the given list. So what is the output we will get here? First print statement you will get as the output. Next one, if B not in the list. So 10 is not in the list. So then print line to B is not available in the list. So this if condition results in true, then the corresponding print statement will be executed. Else, so else portion will not be executed by already that if condition is satisfied. If the condition fails, then only we will come to else portion. Otherwise, just ignore. Clear, children? And then some more operators, is or is not. Is whether it is exactly same. A is B, A value is 10, B value is also 10. So A is B, yeah, say they both have the same identity. So the result is true. Is not. So it is also, if either side of the operator point, they are not pointing the same object, then it is false. Clear? So now you can see how to other operators are also given here, right? Their precedence. So precedence is when in an expression, if there is a combination of operators, okay, which one to be done first? First priority is to be given to unary operators. Okay, children. And here exponent is there. First, that exponent has to be operated. Then comes tilde operator, plus operator, minus operator. That is unary plus positive value, negative value. So then comes the arithmetic operators, that is your multiplication, division, remainder, modulus, okay, floor division. This and all, if they are there, suppose in an order, A slash B, percentage C, double slash D star E, then in that order only, if all of them are, all of them are having the same precedence. So in that same left to right order, you will evaluate. Then plus minus. Then comes the right shift and left shift. Then comes bitwise and. Then comes bitwise OR operator and bitwise exclusive OR operators. Then comes less than equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. Okay, children, just as per this precedence only, operators will be evaluated. Clear? So expression is valid combination of operators, literals and variables. Arithmetic expressions, relational expressions, logical expressions, string expressions. Okay. So we have implicit type conversion, that is automatically, as we discussed just a few slides back, that is converting into integer, converting into floating point. Okay, automatically if the result is coming, then it is implicit type conversion. If you are using a function to convert, explicit type conversion. Clear? So, and some more mathematical functions are here. Okay, so seal function will give you seal of the number. So suppose 4.2 is there. 4.2 is in between integers 4 and 5. What is the seal? 5. Clear? Factorial of a number. So how do you calculate the factorial of a number? If you want to write your own coding, you can write by using a for loop or a while loop, or you can use the mathematical factorial function, math.factorial. For all these mathematical functions, which module to be imported? Math module. Floor function will give you floor of that value. See 4.2. What is the floor? 4.2 is in the number line. 4.2 is in between 4 and 5, isn't it? So what is the floor of 4.2? 4. Next, F mod will give you the remainder when n is divided by x is divided by y. Okay. So here F mod is floating point value is also there. Okay. So then when in the input, if floating point value is there, we use F mod to find the remainder. EXP is also used for finding exponent of a given number. And log 2 is to the base 2 logarithm of n. Log 10 is to the base 10 logarithm of n. POW is x to the power of y. Okay, if n to the power of y to be given, so POW within brackets n comma y. Then square root of n will give you a floating point result. Okay, cos, sine, tan, all these your trigonometric values. Pi value of your degrees radians is there na 3.141. Okay, E is mathematical constant E. Clear, children? So these control statements we will be continuing in the next class. Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so now you open your Moodle Cloud account. There I have already given some programs to be written without using condition statements only, without using any if or any loops. Okay, just normal simple interest calculation, Celsius to Fahrenheit, degrees to radians, and these quadratic equations, area of a triangle. Such kind of programs I have given you as assignment. Complete those assignments. Whatever the assignments you are submitting, I'll be evaluating, and whenever it is required, I will take those grades into consideration for your marks uploading or anything. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Hope, yeah, hope it is, now it is the time to close, and just you are requested to practice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take care. Okay, we'll meet on Tuesday again.
Bye, ma'am.
What is, yeah, 21st. Clear, children? So we will be continuing this one, and this recorded lesson also I'll be sharing with you through WhatsApp or through Moodle Cloud. Go through once again and practice. Keep practicing. I want WhatsApp here, my dear. I want
Bye, ma'am.
Hey, already people have left. Only 13 people are there. 10 people are there. See,
Yes, ma'am.
I want one snapshot, na.
अच्छा फिर तो चले गए सब लोग.
मैम बुला लो सबको,
Hmm?
बुला लो,
आएंगे तेरे को लगता है?
आ जाएंगे.
Just log in. I'll take one snapshot. We have to give everyday feedback, na.
वही मैम बोल रहे.
मैं फिर ग्रुप में लिखूं सबको आने के लिए.
मैम
हाँ,
आप
एक
लिखो तो,
WhatsApp-
आप लिखो
WhatsApp-
तो सब आएंगे.
My WhatsApp here shut down, na. So just give one message. Just log in. I'll take one snapshot. Hello, everyone. Just.
Done, ma'am.
No. See, only 10 people are there.
नहीं मैंने मैसेज लिख दिया ग्रुप में.
Okay. So just ask them to log in and show their video. They have not shown their face at all.
Hello. Ma'am,
Yeah,
upper
just
case or lower case?
come to video mode. I will just take one snapshot. 28 people joined. Now only 10 people are there. Okay, 9 people only are there.
आ ही नहीं रहे मैम, क्या करूं?
Wait,
मैसेज तो
give
लिख
me my
दिया।
phone.
2 ही बच्चों ने अभी मैसेज देखा है, स्वाति ने और मोहित ने।
Amma. Okay, totally. 11, 11, 12, 13. Forgot it. See, I have taken just before the laptop shut down. In between restarted now, so again I have to take. I haven't stored it. Okay, that's the reason. What to do? Let's see, ఏం పని చేస్తారా నాకు. Eleven people only have come. Only 11.
मैम आप बोलो तो सब आएंगे।
My
मैम
phone. What?
आदित्य आ गया, उसे डांटो। मैम आदित्य आ गया।
ओके, आदित्य
उसे
पूरा खत्म
डांटो,
होने के बाद आ गया।
उसे डांटो मैम, केमिस्ट्री पढ़ रहा था आपकी क्लास में।
What Aditya, what are you doing? Okay. మధ్యలో మీరు డిస్టర్బ్ చేయొద్దు. బెట్సీ బ్లెస్సీ చూడు, నాకు ఇక్కడ వర్క్ అయిపోయింది, ఆగిపోయింది, మధ్యలో ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది. బెట్సీ బ్లెస్సీ కొడతాను నేను ఇంకా. ఫోన్ నుంచి ఫోన్ అక్కడ పెట్టి मानशीत सबको बुलाओ यार.
मैम बोला मैम.
Only 11 people are there. 28 people joined, but that screenshot gone. Where it is gone, I don't know. Hello, Tejas. What about others? They all left. Vignesh left. Shruti left in between. Shreya, where is she? Tejas, Nipun कहाँ? Where is Nipun?
निपुण गायब है मैम, मेरे को ही नहीं दिखा।
स्नेहिल, आयुष। आज तो आयुष नहीं दिख रहे हैं।
ले लो मैम आप स्क्रीनशॉट।
Okay, 11 people I have taken. Thank you, Tejas.
यस मैम।
मैम ले रही हो क्या?
और कोई नहीं आ रहा है? Camera is detached.
मैम ले रहे हो तो बता देना, मैं तब कर दूंगा।
हाँ, अंशित मैं ले रहे हैं।
अच्छा
और ये लोग कौन कौन है? आकाश तन्वर, Aviva, Pradhana, show your faces. Pulkit, Shruti, Swati, very good. Tejas, Aditya. Just one snapshot. It will not show our faces clearly, but like participants. Okay.
A beautiful face, bro.
Pulkit, Pradhana, Aviva, Pulkit, Anshit,
यस मैम।
show your face, dear. Shruti,
Ma'am, why? Why, ma'am?
You made me show my face.
Just show your face. I'll take one snapshot. That's it. See, no one is like.
My face look like a bhalu.
It's okay, no problem. Only your attendance shake, beta. Okay, who is there? Pulkit is not coming. Pradhana. Very good. Pulkit has come. Pradhana, Shruti, Akash, Tanvar. Just show your faces. I'll just take one snapshot. What about these people? Show your face. No.
What is Swati do?
Tanvar.
Ignore me, Tejas, ignore me.
No, we can't ignore you.
Yeah, you're not that much visible, but for the sake of attendance.
Ma'am, ये तो ma'am, can we go?
One second. Shall I take?
Ma'am, is it? Yes, ma'am.
Can't do that.
Okay, dear. Thank you. See you complete
Bye,
your
ma'am.
homework.
Let's go.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye,
okay.
ma'am.
Take care.
Stop sharing up. You so ugly.
Oh, Pulkit.